be streaming part 4 of Fatal Frame 4, aka Project 04, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse for the Nintendo Wii. Let's celebrate Spooktober together. Let's just publish this on Discord. Alright, that's it. Okay, let's go. I got my cat on my lap. I hope he lets me play. Hey, kitty. Alright, I was just about to get started on chapter 7, I think. Yeah, so this is the next part after chapter 3, because we're playing the private detective, Choshiro Kirishima. Okay, well, he awakens, he finds himself in front of Haibara Hospital. Kirishima remembers that he was asked by Ruka's mother, Sayaka, to help Ruka, who has come to the island 10 years ago in the case of 5 girls being kidnapped on the island. He had rescued Luka at her behest. Searching for Ruka, Kirishima stands before the hospital and sees the form of you. What? The form. I think it was the form of Yo Haibara, a murder suspect he had been chasing on the mainland. You was. Yo, yeah, but it's because of the way that it's spelled. I read you, but it's Yo. Yo was the sound of Shigeto Haibara, the director of Haibara Hospital, and a man of power on the island. Yo Haibara was clearly connected to the incident in which a group of girls were kidnapped and later discovered in the basement of the hospital. However, at that time, Yo Haibara couldn't be found, and so he escaped. After Kirishima left his job as a detective, he continued to chase Yo Haibara. Maybe Luka is also... Kirishima thinks this is related to the kidnapping incident 10 years ago and returns to where he discovered the 5 girls, including Luka. Without suffering. Luka isn't here. Didn't the elevator bell go off? Kirishima's investigation record for... This cassette tape is mine. Did I record this? Who's this? Okay. Ah, excellent. Definitely gonna need this. There's a small shrine set into the cave wall. This has to be where the elevator where you come out of the elevator, I think. Then isn't that... I know, the laboratory? Oh no, okay. I thought this was the room where I was assaulted by that really tough ghost yesterday. This door, I don't remember this being here. It looks very old. Back when I found Luka here, maybe I just didn't notice it. There's a river. And conveniently, I'm able to save here. But it was glowing blue, but... Huh? Okay. The gap is too narrow. I think it might collapse if I try, so it's impossible to go through. Scribbled notes. It looks like a will was placed here. I don't want to die here. I heard the legend about the coming of the day without suffering. A legend which says that those who hide here are the only ones that will survive. Someone performed it, the ceremony of passage. That woman has come. That woman's blooming. I saw her face, warped, crushed, twisted, impure. I saw her face. Blooming face, warped, crushed, blooming, twisted, blooming, impure, and it's the end. Blooming, blooming. Okay. What's with these people always? Wait. I was too slow, I think. Oh, okay. Ah, come on. Because it was still inside the wall. What is it, kitty? You're not happy? So basically I can't progress any further then. Over that way. This leads to the doctor's office. He must also be involved in the kidnappings. That guy has the best weapon in the game. It's just way, way better. It stopped. What do these things do again? The different lenses. Significantly increases the attack damage of a single shot. Yeah, right, okay. Speeds up recovery of your lunar charge. Yeah, well. need just one more if I want to keep increasing that one. I've never been able to get inside that room. Appears to be a corpse is covered by multiple pieces of cloth. Placed onto the face is the same type of mask that can be found all around this building. There we go, I think. Yep. There's an object on the other side. Okay. Document. Death certificate Tomoko Hinuma. Is there some kind of connection with the corpse? Autopsy result. Tomoko Hinuma, cause of death drowning. Death report. Discovered floating in the Rogetsu Hall pool by a nurse. She had already entered into cardiac arrest when she was discovered. Notes. On the night of the Kagura, there were reports of confusion at the time Tsubaki Tono fell unconscious. The Luna Sedara crisis began on the night of the Kagura. A scrawled note was found. It appears to be a suicide note. A typical example of returning to normal after losing oneself within the Kagura. Traces of budding. The face was removed from the body. Ouch. Doko. Well, it's too late. Red crystals. Notes. Notice incinerating erroneous documents. There was a slip of paper in the garbage bag. There are deficiencies in the records of the recent death. Regarding designated records, incineration must be carried out immediately. Please use the incinerator in the backyard of the old building for this purpose. The incinerator in the backyard of the old building. Something tells me I'm gonna have to go there. Something is reflecting light inside the garbage. A sticker at the back reads, "Back door." Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, alright. An examination report lies on the corpse. Death certificate, Tsubaki Tono. Occupation nurse at Rogetsu Hall. Death report performed as the Utsuwa of the Rogetsu Kagura dance collapsed during the middle of the dance, cause unknown. According to the testimonies, by the time the crowd had reached her, she was already dead. Cause of death autopsy results do not indicate any external injuries or diseases. There was a suspected heart attack, but this has not yet been confirmed as a cause. We cannot determine the condition of her face. The cause for this is unknown. What the heck? Simultaneous death of the shrine maidens. Did the ceremony of passage impact the festival? Was it caused by the mask which was used? Usage of the masks has long been taboo. Why were you using them then? There was nobody. Like, literally, nobody. Secret water, excellent. Seems like I just shed light on something. Oh yeah, there we go. Another tape. tape number 2. Alright, that seems to be everything. It's pretty powerful, isn't it? You're not making things any easier for me, kitty. Sitting on my lap while I'm playing this. Because this is normally where I put my hands. Nani? I suppose I'm not supposed to go that way. I'm supposed to follow the nurse. But let's check it out anyway. It's open. How am I supposed to take a picture of this if the door keeps closing and opening? Well, I missed it now. It's too late. It's telling me that it's right there, but I can't see it. Where is it? I don't see anything. Ah, there it is. Just come out of the wall already. Is there multiple ghosts, maybe? I think there may be multiple ghosts, but okay, where did she go? Ah, there. Coming? Oh, yeah, right. Well, the lamp, I mean, what is it, spirit torchlight or whatever it's called. It's recharging reasonably fast. Well, okay, there seems to be a mummy hanging from the ceiling. Or something. Is this why the filament is glowing blue? There's some kind of peephole. It seems too rusted to open. It's a peep show business? Yeah, there's another one right here. It seems too rusted to open. Ah, yeah, this one too, okay. It looks like hospital equipment and I don't know where it's used. I can't open that door. You're not making this very comfortable to play, kitty. Construction Workers Journal found a diary. Our work was temporarily halted. Some of the tunnels known to be beneath the island were found and this has stopped our expansion. When this hospital was first built, the director's office was put in the basement. What did the director think when they hit these tunnels? On this island, building underground has been a cultural taboo for a long time. Was it because of these tunnels? In one of the tunnels I noticed that the moonlight was filtering through from... The writing on the page here has been interrupted. Herbal medicine. Great. She was already on me. I could not react. It didn't even work. Come on. She keeps teleporting too. It's not working. Now it is. Okay. Hold on. What is it, kitty? Oops. Yeah, well, if you don't like it, you should have thought about that before sitting yourself down there. Yeah, maybe I can open this now. How can I turn on the power? Huh? Hold on. this one. I spotted this before. It's a dark room and some sort of electrical devices. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I know where that is. Just setting the other lens back on. Is it making all that noise? That sort of moaning voice I can hear. No, not over here, at the other end. Turned on the switch. The power in this area has been turned on. Still as dark as ever, though. No idea what this is for. Over that way. Alright then. Hold on, it was glowing in blue, but okay. Two items over that way. As planned, the next 5 patients related to the special examination have been arranged. Examination will take place in the director's office. The limited access is essential. Inpatients, room 310, 308, 203, Misaki Asoru Kayomotsuki Madoka Tsukimori. Outpatients, Marie Shinomiya Tomoe Nanamura. At the end, a hurriedly scribbled memo is attached. Today's choice for the Kaguras Kanade was bad. Without them, it will just be an ordinary festival. In previous ceremonies of passage, there was much scrutiny over the choice of Kanade. A pure, obedient, sensitive maiden, the mask and the music easily devour these maidens. By nature, the festival decides a community's fate, and we must embrace the seriousness of and responsibility of the ritual. We must have perfection in the selection, even if that means there must be delays in choosing. Why is that one back to level 0 then? Oh, maybe it could never be upgraded in the first place. But anyway, I managed to upgrade that one all the way up, so that's good. My neck hurts. Sorry. You sure you want to be there, kitty? You're really annoying me right now. No, that's the way I came from. And by the way, that ghost went through that door, so I have to go through there, I would assume. was gonna say figures. There's something in the bookcase. I found a note by the director. The day of the Kagura nears. The Rogetsu Kagura dance will probably once again overflow with guests. Tourists are coming again. The Kagura dance spreads Rogetsu Island's name and has brought in revenue. Lately, preparations below have not been advancing. Yo has spoken to all of the Kanade, and the true mask of the lunar eclipse is complete. We must resurrect the ceremony of passage. The mask of the lunar eclipse made the shrine maiden bloom, and she began to destroy the island. Assuming that the day without suffering has arrived, people feared and detested the ritual. But as for the true mask of the lunar eclipse in the ceremony for the Utsuwa, it may cure my daughter's illness. The mask of the lunar eclipse is my final move in treating Luna Sedada syndrome in the Rogetsu Kagura. The Utsuwa loses her own sense of self within the mask, and the mask of the lunar eclipse erases all her memories. They are brought to that essential place. Once there, their self returns and floods into them. If the ceremony of passage is successful, the long battle with Luna Sedada syndrome will end. My wife thought the sickness of our daughter was her fault and took her own life. I have waited a long time from that day. Perhaps I won't have to look at my daughter's unhappy face anymore. The results of this research are dedicated to my late wife. Nani? What is it? Oh, okay. Letter from Soya Yomotsuki. After a long time, I have finally completed the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I poured my heart and soul into it, and I feel I gave my everything. I am exhausted, but I want to thank you for your help. The lost documents on the ceremony of passage were restored, and the techniques became clear. Above all, I studied the paints that are the key to the mysterious Mask of the Lunar Eclipse and gathered all that were necessary. You will see the results you wished for at the ceremony, and the true mask of the lunar eclipse complete. The true mask of the lunar eclipse is by no means the same as the abominable mask of legend, and it will not create the evil day without suffering. The catastrophe was caused because the mask of the lunar eclipse made by Soetsu was incomplete. Soetsu wrote that this mask will open the gate to the afterlife. Your stubbornness has borne fruit. I must endeavor to protect the mask until the Kagura. I will not be present for the ceremony of passage, but I'll be praying for its success. Soya Yomotsuki. Okay. Where's that back door they were talking about, by the way? Ah, yeah, there. Well, ideally, I suppose this is where I'm headed. Hi, moshi moshi.
カルテがまとまったら俺の部屋まで持ってきてくれ。一応見ておく。霊媒体質の子は分かるようにしておいてくれ。男はいい。必要ない。
Assistant's note number 4. A notebook is on the top of the desk. The lunar eclipse, the ceremony of passage, is nearing. The only tradition which remains from olden days is the old form of the Rogetsu Kagura dance. The song pours forth from the masked Kanade. The souls of the dead enter the Utsuwa. The primordial dance that releases these is all called the ceremony of passage. The director said preparations have been made for the stage in the underground lunar hall. But the performing handmaidens, song, chimes, flute, drums, strings, are those 5 Kanade the same? The dancer, is she really a vessel? And what about the ceremony of passage in the midst of the Rogetsu Kagura dance? I can't get rid of this anxiety I have. But I am beginning to become strongly drawn to the ceremony of passage. It's because I saw the mask of the lunar eclipse. That mask, the soft smile on the brink of tears, the instant anger visible over facing death. the maniac feeling when seeing that mask. I still want to see the dance using this mask. No, I even want to be in it myself. It's too late to turn back. Could it be that this is the one that we found the mask for down there? In the morgue? What looked like a morgue anyway. Where am I going? It's through that door that I was supposed to go. Come on. It was right on her. That doll. Have I already taken care of it? I think I have. I already have. Let me try the other doors first. Behind me, over that way. Yeah, right. I want to check behind the reception desk again. Did I get this one? Alright, then I suppose I have. Well, okay, there's a nurse going that way, but... Well, obviously you can't buy film. That would be a bit weird considering it doesn't have a camera, but... yeah, and then let's save. Nothing glowing in blue anymore. Sorry. Itchy throat. No ghosts whatsoever? Or even items? It's a bit surprising. I wanted to take a picture of her, but I guess because the shelf was in the way, I couldn't get it. That's the incinerator that was mentioned before. Discarded documents. Maybe not everything was burned. Let's hope so. I'm gonna save first, though. It sounded like the sound effect when you shed light on something. Ah, yeah, there it is. About film incineration, the file fell. Something fell from inside the garbage bag. The film record of the Rogetsu Kakura must still be burned. No other record of the dance has ever been recorded or stored before, but this film is strange. At first, I thought the film was damaged, but however I confirmed when I watched it one more time that I could clearly see a woman that I had not seen when I was there in person. She seemed to be dancing. I also saw the nurse mixing together somehow, but then I saw the woman much more clearly. Gradually this woman fades in. When I realized what was occurring, I couldn't believe it myself. I refused to think about it. No more of this footage should be taken even for verification. Already I am reluctant to be near this film. Without waiting for the director's instructions, I'll use the incinerator out back. Yeah, Kitty, your paw on my hand as I am holding the controller is not helping. Okay, I thought I heard a sound like something else beside that last item had been just lit up, but maybe it was the same sound playing twice for both. Bundle of half-burned letters. A tightly bound pile of letters was left at the bottom. These are addressed to me. Kirishima, it seems you've also come to this island for work. I have come to Rogetsu Island to focus on studying its society. The culture of this island is interesting. It really stands out with its originality. The purpose of my latest research in this is this island's mask. It is known that the mask is related to the island's religion. However, there are still many mysteries. This is the year of the Kagura dance, which occurs every decade. Many masks are made for the Kagura. 27 pages of this. If all goes well, perhaps I may be able to visit the actual place where the island's masks are made. I think I'm going to stay on this island for a while. Remember my little sister Yori? She's also with me. I'm looking forward to this mysterious Kagura. It's completely adapted for tourists. Yori wants to meet you and have a drink together when you come to the island. It's unusual that the natives of this island don't traditionally consume large quantities of alcohol. Kusanagi University Assistant Professor Takashi Aiba. First of all, the Kagura mask is the part of the ceremony believed to represent God. Traditionally, the form of the god for the coming year is unified with current god during the Kagura dance. However, Rogetsu Island's mask is not the face of God. First of all, this island does not believe in a god. Recently, it became known as the Rogetsu Kagura dance. However, it was formerly known as the ceremony of passage. The name takes its meaning from an old word which talks of the return of the dead. I think that since masks are put on the faces of the dead, the island's masks perhaps imitates the dead. Covering the faces of the dead with masks, dancing, these customs are rarely ever seen. This mask is the form of death on this island, or perhaps in the form of the dead. If you imagine an unchanging dead face, could this eternal face be the true representation of the island's mask? Did the mask used in the ceremony of passage have some kind of unique role in the ritual? That is the mask worn by the Utsuwa. The Utsuwa's mask was made before all the other Kagura masks, and the other Kagura masks have different origins. Even among those, I was struck by the prominent presence of the imitation of the lunar eclipse made by Sohetsu Yomotsuki, the mask of the lunar eclipse. However, the island fell into ruin when the shrine maiden wearing the mask of the lunar eclipse bloomed. After this, its existence became taboo on the island, and even mentioning it is frowned upon. The mask-making techniques of Sohetsu's era were lost as a result of the disaster that once occurred. However, other than that, we know nothing of the jet black mask. Now, Soya is trying to revive the advanced mask-making techniques of the Sohetsu era. Just maybe a part of the mask of the lunar eclipse. I was told that my sister has a mild case of Luna Sedata. After watching the Rogetsu Kagura, she might get better. Even so, she'd briefly be hospitalized here. Extended hospitalization was discussed, but only as an extreme and unlikely option. I will continue to research the masks. I did come to the island to visit, but a black mask. At the time when the dead return, the dead are all the same formless spirits. I cannot imagine the purpose of this mask. What sort of ritual is it that suggests summoning spirits back from death? Its peaceful smile is like a Buddha statue. However, the Buddha statues do not share the primitive sense of emptiness in this mask. I believe before that they were speaking of death with this mask, but now it may be that it isn't death but something else. When I see it, it drags me into the bottom of a deep nothingness. A feeling of dreadful relief floods into me. It's so beautiful. Mask of the lunar eclipse. Even though my eyes were crushed, I still looked. I saw it. It's beautiful. Alright, just so I don't have to collect these things again. I spend most of my time reading out loud these documents, I feel. Huh? The filament was going blue. Oh, I think I have enough to upgrade. No? Ah, well, I can't upgrade anything. This one. Yeah, I know it's 39. Shit. Well, there she goes again. Even though I never understand what she says. Not in full anyway. Chain power plants. Extends the amount of time available between changed shots. Okay, give me a second. Hold on, kitty. Where you want to go? There you go. I need to blow my nose. Hold on. Alright. I just realized there was still light outside when I started playing, and now 50 minutes later, the sun is already completely set and it's already completely dark outside. Like the perfect mood. Let's get there. Coco. What is it? This one? Tsubaki Tono's diary. A diary fell. Something tells me there's gonna be a ghost because it was already playing the sound effect like if there was going to be a ghost while I was grabbing the thing. Okay, the cat is going on my bed now. I think it is. Right? Staying there? It seems like it. I came to this island upon Uncle's recommendation, although I was scared at first. I am very grateful now. The people at the hospital and the islanders are very kind and have taught me all kinds of things. This year, a festival done once every decade called the Rogetsukakura will be held. The role of the Utsuwa maiden is to dance in the ceremony, seemingly lifted up by God in the dance, and I was a little surprised to find out that the islanders have recommended me. Ah, it's the nurse then, whose body was in that kind of morgue before that was her ghost then. Still, the role of the Utsuwa has a rich and beautiful feeling to it, and it was just right for a person around my age, so I decided to accept. To be able to participate in this island's ancient festival is a great honor, and best of all, I think it will be a wonderful opportunity to convey my gratitude. It seems that from now on I'll need to undergo some sort of purification training involving masks. This role is my duty. Found a reel of 16mm film. Okay. Didn't even get to react to this. Uh-oh. Coming from all sides. Shit. Ah, my torch. I need to let it recharge now. Overkill, double kill. So many of them. Well, I guess this is a cemetery, so ghosts are bound to be plentiful in such a place. That does make sense. Oh man. Do they just keep coming infinitely? Ano nada? That woman? That girl? If they just keep coming without any end to them, triple shot. Ano nada? Yeah, it's saying it again. They just keep coming infinitely, I feel. And I just noticed there's a doll on those. It's not gonna work, perhaps, as long as that fight is going. Just wanted to change that lens. Alright, I'm just gonna run away then. It feels like there's no end to them. I might try to go back for the doll after I pass that door, which I assume is going to put an end to this. Okay, it's a lot more quiet now. Can I go back? And they should still be gone? Okay. I'll try to go back for the doll. It might also be that this doll is not meant to be photographed. Well, I did make some points, and I can use those points to purchase useful items later on, so not complaining. No, nada. Ah, there we go. I've already missed so many of those, but still, it wouldn't feel right if I just left behind those that I can't see, that I can't find easily. Ah, good evening, Quelix. Yeah, this is Spooktober, so we're counting the days to Halloween. How's it going? Just gonna save my progress here. Alright. Just open that door. Let's see. Yeah, where am I supposed to go now, by the way? The game didn't say or anything. I found the documents in the trash. You were in Belgium last week? Where did you go? Mm-hmm. Analyzing some old hotels there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been there quite a few times myself. It's a traditional destination for when we want to go to the beach or something. Because there's not much coasts in there's not much shoreline in Belgium. Well, more than in Switzerland, obviously, but that's still not much. Yeah, there's a lot of hotels over there. Mm. Well, yeah, there is not much opportunity for the sea in in Switzerland. Yeah, so that makes a nice change. I must assume. No, I think it was going upstairs. Yeah, that way I would assume. Where is it going? Towards Rogetsu Hall, I think. Okay, got him. Well, I'm gonna try, yeah. Unless I run out of ideas. But that's the plan, yeah. Well, spooky or games with gore, maybe. Well, it's stuff that I will think fits Halloween. Maybe some Resident Evil or that sort of thing. Well, this one is one that I had in my collection for a while, and I never played it to completion before, so I figured now would be a good time to do so. Okay, so where to now? Trying to follow him, but let's try going that way. Just turn around. No idea if I'm going the right way, but... Oh, that's 16mm film, perhaps. Maybe that I have to go to the room with the projector in it. If the game's gonna let me. Open or locked? No, it is open. Okay, so it can be closed or open. Okay. Yeah, I have to interact with it. It's a projector. Film can be played with this. Play. Yeah. So is the one dancing the nurse? And the 5 others are the 5 kidnapped children, maybe? All of them? They all died? Uh-oh. Well, we have a ghost. Ah! But our feet are gone. She left something. Burnt picture. There is an oil painting in the fireplace. About half of it is burnt. There is a cassette tape under the picture. Well, now I have cassettes 2, 3, and 4, so now would be a good time to listen to them. It's under... No, it's not under files. Records, maybe. Media. And tapes. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that series is all creepy. There's a lot on those tapes.
巫女はすでに心肺停止状態。原因不明の突然死と診断されている。9月17日、灰原病院、霊安室。この島では死者に仮面をつける風習があるらしい。ここはあんまり気持ちのいいものじゃないな。
Me neither. I don't have a good feeling about it.
見ない方が良いと言われたが、本人か確認するため仮面を取ってもらうことにする。顔がわからない状態。何があった？写真を撮っておく。博多から本人と確認。9月25日、老月館。ようやく老月館の患者に聞き込みができた。関係者以外は入るのが難しいが、さやかさんの口添えもあってなんとか潜り込めた。月遊病というのは記憶をなくす病気らしく、言っていることはほとんど要領を得ない。見たと言った次の瞬間には見ていないという。これじゃ聞き込みにならない。入院している少年から3階の間垣という男の部屋で少女を見たという証言を得た。これからその部屋へ向かう。老月館309号室。
That's on the floor where Luca's room was.
どうもこの絵のことらしい。しかしここで俺の少女の子。
It's unintelligible.
老月館4階。ここで最後だ。奥の部屋を
Fourth
調べれば
floor? I haven't been to the
この
fourth
建
floor
物を
yet.
全て調べたことになる。この部屋の住人は咲夜という女性、灰原の姉にあたる。重度の月遊病らしく、灰原について聞いてもおそらく無駄だろう。しかも今は昏睡状態ということだ。
This is probably where I have to go next. The fourth floor.
しかしここはまるで牢獄だ。捜索終了。灰原も少女たちもここにはいない。9月29日、駐在所。病院の関係者から少女たちについて垂れ込み、もう一度灰原病院内を捜索する。
This is before he left for the hospital again, I suppose.
9月29日、灰原病院。病院の地下2階で少女たちを発見。5人とも無事。しかしあれは俺の見間違いなのだろうか。少女たちの顔が。
キライコ。
キライ号。またか。どういう意味なんだ。
There wasn't much on that one. Well, I have a hint about the fourth floor because the tape I just found here is the one that was talking about the fourth floor, so... Uh-oh. Coming from all sides. No, don't hit me. I'm cornered. Alright, that's it. That way I can hit all of you at the same time. Why can't he run? That's the fastest he can run without cheating. I did try. It wasn't yesterday, I think it was the day before, to use a cheat code to make the character move twice as fast, but it also made the ghosts move twice as fast, so it was pretty pointless, and that only made the game harder to play. Is this the last one? I think it might have been. Okay, yeah. They're all dead. Well, they already were, but, I mean, defeated then. They're all defeated. Well, no, I don't want to play the film again. Just want to make sure I'm not forgetting any item behind. Hey, there's something over there in the corner. Okay, 3 blue crystals. I need to plug in my phone. My phone is shedding light in my face for that kind of atmosphere, but the battery is dying. Oops. Where am I gonna plug this? Alright, there we go. I just unplugged my switch. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Sorry about this. Yeah, I figured it had to be the 4th floor. There is no response, it says. Or maybe I have to inspect the rooms on the 3rd floor again? Because it did go to room 309 as well, now that I think about it, so... Okay, that way. Usually when a ghost appears somewhere, you're supposed to follow. Okay, I just made something appear here. Document. 3rd floor nurse's log. A diary sits here. There is one issue to report about a patient. Recently, I've observed a significant change in the condition of Magaki from room 309. Problematic behavior has increased. For example, he grins as if obsessed. Oh, that's a boy? He grins as if obsessed by something and sometimes suddenly cries out in a loud voice. Yesterday, after lights out, he suddenly started to scream, so I ran to him. When I got there, he turned to me and grabbed me and started to shout strange words at me like eradication and destruction. Furthermore, there have been dramatic changes in the pictures he draws. He keeps drawing this sinister-looking woman, and there is no doubt that this woman is the patient from the isolation ward. That would be the 4th floor, then. Why is Sakuya? Is that her name? Why is Magaki drawing pictures of this woman? To me, it seems like an omen for that person without a face to awaken. And a tape. Ah, it's record number 5. Okay, well, let's listen to it then.
10月9日、さやかさんが島を出るという。ルカちゃんを他の病院に入れたいということだが、急な話だし当てもない。この数日で、さやかさんは随分やつれた気がする。少しでも目を離すと、ふっとどこかいなくなってしまいそうだ。
There wasn't much on that one. Comparatively speaking. Ah, there's a light blinking on that board over there. Okasan. Mother. Okay, so the door with the paintings. Normally that can't be that one, but I want to see if I can open it anyway. Yeah, that's Luca's bedroom. This one. Ah, that's Sayaka. Yeah. That's the ghost of Sayaka. Mm-hmm. Picture of the former hospital. Picked up the photo. Sayaka's diary 4. This is Sayaka's. Soya's obsession has engulfed him. Soya, I think that's the name of her husband. I can't understand what idea is it that drives him and Haibara this way. If Luca isn't treated quickly, it seems that she doesn't ask about the island, but about some place far away. After this, however, it may be impossible to help Luca. Soya, I'm sorry, I am worried about you, but it may not be possible to save you. I think I will leave this island soon. Well, yeah, she left the island with her daughter. To save her, supposedly. 15 blue crystals. Is there anything else I can upgrade now that I have more crystals? I have 57, I should think. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. No, not the doctor again. Not the doctor again. Always that doctor. Well, the closer I get to him, it seems the more damage I deal. Well, I got you in three hits. Small key. I found a small key, right? What does it open? He is persistent. Yeah, he keeps cropping up. He was there already yesterday. Accompanied by nurses sometimes. Is that Magaki? I thought that was a boy they were talking about, but this is a man. Well, let's check out this room anyway. Ah, it's locked. There's another door leading to the same room through here. Alright. What's wrong with him? Already charge up the light. There it is. Ah! It got me before I could do anything. I should heal, by the way. I think one more hit and I would die. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there. is going to come out from? Ah, well, there. That seems to have gotten rid of it. Still nothing in the bathtub. Oh, but wait, I didn't spot that doll before, I think. Yeah, I was here yesterday and didn't spot that one. Curse of the doll has been broken. I've already missed so many that it doesn't even matter if I get all of them, but still. Right, okay. A picture is painted on the floor of a woman. Kaguya? Sakuya, sorry.
この風景どうなってるんだこれは灰原は再び島を訪れたあの日この島から人が消えた
Well, I thought it was his ghost, not really him. Is it the end of the chapter? Ah, yeah, it's the end of the chapter. I kind of expected to have to go to the 4th floor, but I guess this is probably for later. So, who are we playing now? Misaki again? While searching for Madoka, Misaki finds a photo of herself in her hospital room. It shows her younger self alongside a faceless woman. What is the connection between her and the girl in black? She wants to meet this person. She believes that doing so may reveal more about her past. Was she someone special to me? Is this Sakuya? Ah, Sakuya. Well, there we go. It's the name of the chapter, so it has to be her. The woman from the 4th floor. So I probably gonna have to go there now. Huh? Something glowing in blue. Huh? There we go. Okay, 5 blue crystals. Nothing in that corner. Okay, let's move out. I wonder how long apart these chapters play out. What is it? There's a ghost somewhere, but behind me. Where? Where? Ah! It's right on the ceiling. Okay. Ah. Damn it! Ah, there it is. But where it is up there on the ceiling, it's kind of hard to focus the camera shot on her. Ah. Especially since it's not dealing a lot of damage either. Yeah, she's gone obviously, and I wasted some good film. It's harder with the characters that have to fight using a camera than the guy with the flashlight, the spirit flashlight or whatever. Just go back to the other world already. Alright, she's gonna try to take me by surprise. Sort of detector thing isn't gonna tell me where she is. I got her, okay. I mean, you have an infinite amount of the weakest type of ammo, because film is like ammo in this game. But it takes just so many hits, you kind of have to sacrifice the more limited kind that deals more damage. Ah, there we go. Ah, again. Hate those things. It's like they never show up, and then when I least expect it, that's when it chooses to show up. Alright, ideally I might be able to finish that chapter today. Well, should I be going for the 4th floor then? Is it gonna work this time if I try to take the elevator? Come on! Why couldn't I take a picture? Kept pressing the button and it wasn't happening. Yeah, I'm using the cheap one. Yeah, right. I use the key. The button for the 4th floor is now available. Ah, yeah, okay. You need that key in the elevator to be able to reach the 4th floor. Okay. Well, this is new territory for me. I've never been there. Oh no, not her again. How many times do I have to send you to the other world? Ah, yeah, she was already fading. Damn it, she's there, and then the next second, as soon as I press the shutter, she's gone. Like, right there, it happened again. And sometimes she just stays there hanging from the ceiling, but... Right, I tried to do it sooner this time, to try to get some more damage in. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Ah, there. And don't come back. Yeah, she's one of the creepiest yet. If only because of the fact that she's on the ceiling all the time. Secret water. Ah! Enough with the fake outs already. 4th floor isolation ward report number 2. Seems like data from this hospital. Yesterday I saw Misaki carrying a doll again. So that report is talking about me. Just a phone, really. Just a phone. Yeah, but just when you're like wondering what's gonna happen, is my hand gonna be grabbed or something, and then it's not your hand but getting grabbed. It's just a phone right next to it that's just like, ah, don't make me jump like that. Maybe she got it from the quarantined patient. It seems Sakuya has handed over her doll to Misaki. Yeah, so Misaki is the character I'm playing right now. Those two are diagnosed as having strong predispositions to being spirit mediums. They have a sharp spiritual sense, and it's said that they can easily become possessed. It is dangerous for two spirit mediums to meet each other. When the mental condition of one of them begins to stabilize, the other one also seems to become calm, almost as if by coincidence. However, when one of them is unstable, both of them become unstable and risk worsening the state of their condition. The quarantined patient's condition is now particularly worrisome since it is beginning to affect Misaki. Please keep a watchful eye on Misaki to make sure they don't meet. Looks like a floor map. 4th floor room assignment list. Occupations in the Rogetsu Hall as of August 1970. Room 412, isolation room Hyogetsu, Month of Ice. Yeah, that's the name of the room. The 4th floor ward is the only isolation room. Special notes, the patient within is in a dangerous state. If the condition worsens or she becomes confused, please contact the director immediately. Due to the nature of her condition, calling her by name or allowing her to stare at her face is prohibited. In regards to concerns brought up following the death of a nurse several days ago, please do not feel the need to tend her for extended periods. If you begin to feel uneasy, depressed, or show signs of anxiety while tending to her, please discontinue nursing her. The door to the ward from the management office has been blocked by a solid reinforced iron door. I remind staff that this door must be locked at all times. The master key should not be used in the isolation ward, so please be careful in this matter as well. A master key, huh? Documents and files are scattered around, some kind of calendar and a hairy mask are attached to the front something. Yeah, I was wondering, why wasn't it ringing anymore? I suppose that was Sakuya. Something was glowing blue, but I think it's inside that office on the other side of the glass. Yeah, okay, there they are. Red crystals, and another diary. Ward report number 1. Okay, this woman in the 4th floor isolation ward, it's really embarrassing, but I can't remember her face. She left a strong impression on me, but I don't remember her. I can't recognize her face at all. In other cases at work, this doesn't happen to me. I can immediately remember any patient's face and name. It's only with that one patient that I can't remember. When I think of her eyes staring out at me, hiding a warped and disturbed mind behind them, I feel like I am gradually beginning to lose myself. She enjoys messing around with the tuner on the radio. What do I do? What affairs am I really in charge of on the 4th floor? I don't think I'm qualified for the 4th floor. Please consider changing my position, I suppose. The panel that informs nurses of a nurse call. The names written on the panels are faded and can be read. Well, there's only one room on that floor then, from what I understand. And it's all the way at the back of that long corridor, I suppose. Room 412. Hall to 4F isolation, 4th floor isolation ward. 4th floor isolation ward lobby. And then, yeah, the room proper, okay. I suppose this is where I'm supposed to be going. And that's the iron door they were talking about. There's going to be a face on the other side looking back at me. I bet. The contrary would be surprising. Yeah, right. No surprise there. Is the door open now? No, it's still closed. So what, I need to find the master key? What next? You knew it as well. Yeah, it was. So it's so cliche. It's too obvious. Yeah. Maybe I should read that document again. The director, they said. It wasn't one of those two. I think it's in this one. Maybe she got it from... No, that's not the one. What was that document that said that the door had to be kept closed at all times or something? Scribbled notes. No. No, not that one. No. Maybe this one? No. It's the one I just read earlier, but I can't find it now. No, that's not the one. Picture diary? No. I can't find it anymore. That's gonna make things harder. I can't remember the name of the file. I think I'm supposed to go to the director's office because he should be the one that has the master key or whatever it is, the key to that ward. Equip, no. Items. The map. Or didn't they say that the director's office was on the in the basement or something? Hi. But is it in the basement of the Rogetsu Hall or is it in the basement of... No, it must be Haibara Hospital, the one I'm looking for. Ah, come on. Haibara Hospital, B2F. Laboratory, no. In this one maybe? Mortuary, elevator. No. No, that's not it. Operating theater, archives. Examining room, medical records office, director's office. Maybe? Could be. Could be that one. Well, I have to go back to the first floor if I want to go there anyway. If I start seeing ghosts down there, then it must mean I'm on the right track. Well, I'm allowed to go there now. I think I couldn't go there before with that character. The door is sealed by a strong force. Okay, well this is... Okay, so the hospital part of the building is not the one that I'm supposed to go to then. I have to look elsewhere. Kinda wish the map told me so I wouldn't have to slowly, very slowly run, because this is running. This is walking. This is running. There's barely any difference, but... I think if I was supposed to be on that floor, there would have been a ghost waiting as soon as I came out of the elevator. I should probably try another floor. Unless maybe I didn't properly look through the desk and everything on the 4th floor. Because usually as soon as you come out of the elevator, if there's a way you're supposed to go, it will show you a ghost telling you which way you're supposed to head. But it's not showing me anything here in either. Let's try the 3rd floor again. Even though this is where I started, I may not have looked very thoroughly up there. A key might have been in the area and I was probably not supposed to look elsewhere. Yeah, right, if I can't find any ghosts... well, let's try the 4th floor again and try to find some more hints. No, not this one, I didn't mean to press that button. Okay. This is a longer ride, obviously. Alright, did I miss something? Oh, the code? Do I have it? Well, I could try all of them, but... Do I have it from a document or something? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, there we go. No, okay, well... Okay. This is what I missed. Now it's gonna tell me where I'm supposed to go. Oh, straight? Giving me the answer straight? 4467? No, the other way. The other way, I said. Ah. Those motion controls. I heard the sound of a machine working. The key looks like it will open the door. Now it's open. Okay. Okay, that's the girl in black, who we still don't know who she is, and Misaki together, I suppose. Fourth floor isolation room report number 3. Why won't you let me kill her? How many times has she called for me, dragged me further and further in? Find her, go to her and you'll understand. She might already be different. Her face changes while staying the same. Can't you feel her drawing me in, calling me, and so on. What did you say? Dame? Dame what? On the seating again? Ah, no. Hold on, now that I think about it. I know, I can't upgrade it. Which lens am I using? This one? She's gonna come out of one of those walls. Ah, there she is. Ah! I got ya. Gotcha. Yeah, that has to be the nurse that got dragged into insanity by the patient. I should purchase some more stuff for her. Heating items and the like. And I used Type 14 film for this. What a waste. Assistance note number 6. About the patient in the 4th floor isolation ward. I'll do another observation today, but I think her condition is hopeless. When a woman has a psychic disposition like her with a sharp spiritual sense, then contracts Lunar syndrome, they often suffer from significantly more severe symptoms. She's probably a prime example. Her mind is heading towards certain collapse. She chooses to maintain herself only with a doll. Her habit of holding dolls is a means for her of calming herself. This is because she is in need of a spiritual vessel to reflect her inner self. The method of using a doll as a representation of oneself to help the patient understand confused memories might be employable with other patients as well. However, the doll's effect was temporary and it has only slightly delayed the collapse. The director is working eagerly to find a cure, but many methods have already been tried. Any further treatment may do little more than simply torment her. This room, the person in the photo. Well, there she is, and she's not going away. Ah, no, now she is. Okay. Assistance note number 5. Well, this is the note that comes before the one I read just before. If they're handing them out of order. The other day a nurse committed suicide. The patient in the isolation ward called her the faceless person. For some reason, she suddenly ran into the isolation ward and committed suicide in front of the patient. There were indications that she had been hysterical recently. I think we're talking about the nurse. But scared or not, I don't know why she went to see the patient in the first place. I had noticed how she had been walking around the metal bars without any purpose. When we discovered the nurse, the room was in a mess, but the patient just sat on her bed as always, smiling. For some reason, I too can't recall that nurse's face clearly. There was a similar case before where a different nurse got scared. I am wondering if instead of keeping the patient in these bars, are to prevent anyone from going to see her. It's more to protect others from herself, from the patient, yeah. Another diary. Sakuya's diary number 2. Next to the broken mirror, there is a ornate red diary. The person who ushers in the souls, people eating away at my own sound. Please, I don't want to know your pain. I'm like you. Misaki won't be like me. A world without sound, a world without sound, a world without sound. I'll give you my sound. Something else? Oh, is there a balcony? Behind the window? I feel like if I pick up this thing, something else will happen, because this is where the ghost was sitting. What's that thing? Hanafuda cards. There was another box like this one before. There are several pieces of wood embedded in the box lid. It looks like one piece is missing. Yeah, there was a box like that. I can't remember in whose room it was. It might have been hers, actually. No, I was looking at the dolls. No? Alright then. I know it's not a balcony, it's more like a greenhouse? Another diary. I know. Oh, no, it is a diary. This is my diary. I'm not allowed to meet with Mia anymore. I always get scolded. Mia. Who's Mia? Is it the girl in black? By Sakuya, by anyone. Despite that, I feel good. Even when I'm broken, I feel good. It's a strange and completely different feeling. Mia's voice puts me in a good mood whenever I hear it, but she said that soon I can't see her anymore. I don't want to be lost again. When she's not here, I really feel so confused that I can't stand it at all, but Mia tells me that Misaki is Misaki. Because Mia exists. I'm okay. Mia is special to me and sits beside me. Mi means sea, Ya means night, and we will always be together. Picked up a painted panel. Alright. Okay. Blue crystals. I'm starting to think that the girl in black we keep seeing is like a sort of imaginary friend or something like that. It's sounding more and more likely. Sakuya's diary number 1. Because I am put inside the doll even when I forget about myself, the I inside the doll can answer for me. I can be without losing myself. Today, what is my name? And more searching, the answer could come back. The doll's inside me, it's within the child inside me goes insane. Eating, sleeping inside me, I can hear the sound, the growing. I can hear the growing children, the sound of the awakening, the soul collapsing, returning, salvation. Oh, okay, well, she was losing it completely. It's like the scratch yummy message from Resident Evil. That's what this is reminding me of. I will now, or else I won't. You will go now, or else you won't. Or you won't sleep tonight. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, see ya, Quillix, and thanks for dropping by. I will not be much longer anyway. I would like just to finish this chapter before I have to go myself. CMA. These panels seem to slide. If I move them, I can probably arrange the pattern. Well, they are numbered, it seems. Oh, okay. It's that kind of puzzle. There are numbers on them, but they're hard to read. No, hold on. Okay, the first row is complete. I'm looking for panel number 5. Yeah, okay, seems to be that one. 6. Which one is 6? No, this one seemed to be in the right position. I can't tell the numbers, it's so blurry. Oh yeah, no, I think it's this one. Okay, hold on. Ah! Wait, where is it? I thought I had spotted number 7. Yeah, okay, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or no, I think I made a mistake. Where's 8? Ah, yeah, there's 8. Okay, so those two are correctly placed. Okay, the second row is complete. Now I need to solve both of those rows together. Nine is this one. 10 is this one. I think this one right there, down there, that looks like it's a 1. It's actually supposed to be 11. Okay, hold on then. Oh, I think I've got it. There we go. I'm usually good about these, as long as I have a model to work from. Sakuya's diary number 3. A diary was stored in the box. A peaceful sound. Is this the last sound that I'll hear? People's souls are masses of sound, but so many sounds are echoing that I cannot hear. The day of the end nears. I have no memories. No, but that good. Sound returned to me for a moment. Father, you, Ayako, goodbye. So that's it. The shelves are decorated with many dolls. All of the dolls were pretty clothed and they seem to be valuable. I should think so, yeah. They all seem pretty valuable. The basement. I remember now. I don't know that place. She's going to jump. Suicide woman's note. There is a suicide note left behind where the woman jumped. I am so sorry. I am dying before you. It's my body's fault because I become so easily possessed. I am so incredibly frustrated. Why does my possessed rampage have to hurt everyone? At that time I was unconscious. What was I doing? What happened? Everything was black to me. It hurt me. But because I had you, I was able to endure this pain. But because of Luna Sedata syndrome, the memories of you, the only ones that can help, are flickering. It's already being lost from my memory. There is no way to endure this pain. If the only memories of this illness are of pain, how much of Sakuya's mind is it possible to save? Our daughter's is like me. She suffers just like I do and tastes the same pain of loss. Shigeto, please protect our daughter. The moon is growing brighter. Shigeto, Sakuya, you. I am truly sorry. The moonlight will guide me as I give up this body. Where am I? Haibara Hospital, 3rd floor. Oh, I warped. I stepped into a warp zone. That's the door leading back, I suppose. Yeah. Let me finish checking things out, maybe on the roof first. Alright, because this is not quite the same situation as when Luca got teleported back to her home, because that was more like a flashback, but here I seem to have been transported to another place. Equipped function chime. I guess they put clothes to dry up there on the roof. Well, alright then. In 15 to 20 minutes I should stop playing and streaming. Well, there's a doll down there. Didn't get disconnected today. Don't want to jinx it though. Oh, I can save. How nice. An ordinary bathtub. The tiles are blackened with mildew and the inside is littered with trash. Hey, there's another doll. Alright, then let's save. Oh yeah, and perhaps buy a few things. Oh, they're now selling Type 61 film. Excellent. Oh, ×3. Okay, you're right. I shouldn't need more than 15. What if the amount of chapters that I saw written down in the walkthrough I checked yesterday is anything to go by? I must be about 2/3 of the way through the game already. Well, survival horror games tend to not be very long anyway. Patient's note. It was yesterday. It felt as if a mass of black insects were slowly crawling around beneath my skin. It was agony, unbearable, but then I saw the moon. The pain melted away and I reached up into the moonlight, trying to let it touch every part of me. I was on the rooftop on the verge of climbing over the handrail. Had I gone one step further, I would have died. At the time, though, I felt only curiosity and relief, and no fear at all. On the evening of a full moon, it feels like I can do anything. Even if it hurts the person I love, I can choose to live or to die. Everything is permitted under the moonlight, and everything is accepted the following day. At those times, that's how I feel. That's why I don't want to be allowed to go outside on the night of the full moon. I don't want to be drawn to it to start to lose my sanity again. I can't look at the sea when the moon is out. I can't visit the roof. I can't try to touch or reach out to the moon. All that I know is 3 people have already thrown themselves from the roof on the night of the full moon. Will I end up following them to the abyss? Maybe he did. We may never find out. Ah, another doll. Almost didn't see it. Okay, I think that item, that note, was what was glowing, making the filament glow blue. Null TV. Ward number 1. Entrance hall, 2nd floor. Well, let's try in there, I guess. Might as well. On the shelves there are a bunch of old bandages, scissors and tweezers. Something glowing in blue. Ah, there's a doll on the pillow. There are several sheets of paper on the bed. Fragment of unsent letter. This island has records of Dr. Kunihiko Hasu's visit in the Meiji period. It seems he invented many things to communicate with the spirit world, but the extent of their effect is in doubt. Currently, Kunihiko Hasu's inventions are regarded as pseudoscience and are not recognized at all. I studied Dr. Aso's book, which talks about the many masks of the island. It is an inquiry into the masks, erratic and fragmented, but daring and intriguing. According to Dr. Aso's inquiry, the island's masks were made to affect the mind of the wearer. For example, when you look at the face of a smiling man, you become happy. It is human nature to adapt to what is seen. Dr. Aso noted that emotions are shared by expressions. The island's masks, although exquisite, are not meant to control the emotions of people that are seen. He said that the moon represents the inner self, like one aspect of their mental state. A girl Dr. Aso saw who had never played a flute before began to play one after she put on a mask. He also talked about the mask seemingly unconsciously stimulating areas of the brain and playing the role of recording memory. The story about how the masks store memories is interesting. In a further inquiry, Dr. Aso shared his experiences with the masks on something like a radio, which he wrote down. The ultimate experience to share is the experience of death, but no point can be reached to which it can be sufficiently enjoyed. No, you think? Dr. Aso was inspired to make special parts in films for the camera obscura using the island's techniques and paints. The camera obscura was put in the Aso Museum and it has such a presence in literature that I truly would love to see it. It's like I'm finding them everywhere in this part of the hospital. That didn't count. She's still there, though. She doesn't seem to want to go away. Is she floating above the ground, or? Nanny? Huh? What now? Stop dodging. Behind me. Behind me somewhere. I was trying to get both. I missed. Where? Ah. That's still not dead, it seems. Well, I mean, still not defeated. Jeez. Special kill. Yeah, okay. I got it this time. Well, can I get behind the curtain? Because usually you're allowed to. Well, the filament isn't glowing blue anyway, so I suppose there's nothing in it for me. Let's leave. Looks like a waiting room. I already took a picture of you, Doctor. Okay, please leave. Seems like this is the only way. Kochi, over there. Where did he go? Down the stairs? Ah, yeah. Ah, just a fraction of a second too late. Soda. Ikoda. That's it. You're a good girl. You're creeping me out, Doctor. Just saying. Okay, so which way did he go? Not in the elevator, I suppose. Straight on? Over that way? Well, for a chapter called Sakuya, I didn't spend a lot of time in her room or doing anything related to her. Okay, which way now? Well, probably not that way. More like this way, I should think. Yeah, I thought so. So what, through that door? Alright then. Let's go. To the director's office. Or maybe this is the director of the hospital. Because I guess a director of a hospital can look like a doctor too, with the white blouse and everything. Okay, there's something on the desk. Something on the table. What's that? Not too sure. Ah, well. Misaki Aso 2. Ah, that's me. Is this my chart? Age 7. Luna Sedata syndrome is still present to an extent. The patient has been showing signs of recovery, but due to her predisposition to being a spirit medium, the medical treatment is more difficult than expected. It has been decided to completely restrict Misaki's contact with the isolation ward patient. Refraining from letting the two encounter each other will prevent further deterioration. It is urgent that we decide on a further course of treatment. Okay, so they forbade her from seeing that woman. Blue crystals. Apparently there's still something else. An envelope and some old files lie on top of the desk. What, that mask, maybe? There are numbers lined up on the intercom panel, but I already did that. Something moved, yeah. I might be close to the end of that chapter. Ah, okay. Almost missed something, and that would have been a great loss too, because this is the best type of film in the game. This is probably the end of the chapter right there. I have to go like in 5 minutes, so I would like it to be over right after this. That would be nice. Who's that? Come on, show yourself. Come on. Ah, she made me miss. Ah, what a waste. There was something under the table also. Have I been here before? They have a chart for me. A week has passed since the failed ceremony of passage. By giving as little external stimulus as possible, the conditions of the Canadae have stabilized as the result of the moonlight pouring in from above. However, Sakuya's condition is extremely unstable, like something connected by only a strand of thin skin. Anything could cause the condition to suddenly change. A small shock might cause to a mental breakdown. She is likely to bloom. I don't know what will cause it. Sounds, smells, words, the phases of the moon. There are many things I don't know about yet. However, the memories from before the ceremony of passage and of the ceremony itself have a high possibility of causing an instability. Additional notes. During observation, there are times she will repeatedly pat her cheeks. This is noted as a former habit, and so her memory may not be totally erased. The girl in black again. Zero power plants. What's that lens? Boosts the damage of a single shot by a moderate amount. Ah, why have I been using that one up till now? Hold on, which one was it? The one with a purple symbol on it. I want to remove it. Slow a ghost's movements. Wait, the zero lens. She can't equip it? Where is it? I just picked it up. Ah well, I guess this is something I will figure out some other time. Okay, the end of the chapter maybe? Yeah, it's caved in. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Not a boss fight, please. Just let me through. Just end the chapter. Because I really have to go now. Come on. I suspect this is going to be over very shortly. Ah, no. Well, you know what? Okay, I'm going back and I'm going to save. If this is the only way... Oh, I can't. They're not gonna let me. Or can I just skip these guys? Nah, they're not gonna let me. I don't have time for this. Why is it doing that? One's dead. One's not dead yet. Okay, just one left, I think. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please. Okay, she's dead. Okay, there's nothing for me in there. Ah, yeah, there is. Hurry up. To become the perfect vessel, one must be purified. Yeah, right. They shall bathe in the moonlight of the well. I have no time for this. Okay, this is probably the end. Please, let it be. I'm already gonna say goodbye now. Okay, guys? Because I really have to go, but I want to let this thing play out anyway. The girl in black. Mia? Is that it? Mia? Come on. It's gonna end on that note. It's gonna end on that note. No? They're dragging this. Come on. Right, I'm just gonna take that picture then, since they want me to. Just run already. Yeah, this is where the dance or the ritual took place or something like that. Come on. Okay, hurry up. It's that girl in black again. Was that Sakuya all along? She looked like Sakuya, but then again, all the girls look like each other. Is this Sakuya? Do I have to run away? Well, I can't open the door, so I guess I... Well, if I die, I'm not gonna try it again. I just want to get through this, and that's it. Well, I thought I had to pick the doll, but... I have no time for this. I have to go. So, I will have to replay through all this tomorrow. I'm just running out of time. I'm sorry. Okay. See ya.